Hey guys, so it's been a while. I've been on hiatus from this channel. As you can see, I'm still active on TikTok and Instagram, but I haven't created a long form video in a very long time. And that's because I just wasn't really resonating with the kind of content that I was creating. And I was still trying to figure out who I was at that time. And I was learning to love myself along the way. And I found that the content that I was creating, although I enjoy talking about self-improvement and personal development, didn't hit home with me. I took a pause, took a step back, and really focused on myself and my journey of authenticity and self-love. And since I mentioned those two things, I do want to say that this is where this channel is going, where we're going to focus on living authentically. We're going to talk about topics like authenticity and self-love and the challenges that we have as human beings and as people trying to just learn to love themselves and to embrace their true selves and to live authentically and just to live life on their terms. Everything that encompasses those two areas of life. So I've changed my life. Feels like my whole world has turned upside down, and it's because of the journey I've been on. And when I started this journey, I had no roadmap. I wasn't sure where I wanted to go. I didn't know how to go from point A to point B. There was no rule book that I followed. But there was one thing that I knew I wanted in my life, and I just wanted to be happy. In all areas of my life. I wanted to be happy with myself. I wanted to be happy with my path. I wanted to be happy with my purpose. I wanted to be happy with the life that I was creating for myself. I wanted to be happy with my reality. And so I used happiness as my indicator, as my marker or North Star to guide me on this journey. Every time I felt confused, every time I felt lost, I would just redirect myself back to my main focus, which was just follow what makes you happy. And what I found that when you follow and you do things that makes you happy, things naturally fall into place. For example, walking makes me happy. Walking in nature makes me extremely happy. It's my therapy, it's my form of meditation. It's my alone time, it's my me time where I get to be my own best friend and talk to myself and dissect my feelings. It makes me happy. By just doing what makes me happy, other things just occurred in my life that just happened to fall naturally into its place. So because I started walking all the time, I started to lose weight, which led me to lose 80 pounds. And then losing 80 pounds led me to be more health conscious and to focus more on my body and to focus more on my eating and to focus more on, trying to live a longer, stronger, healthier life. And so my diet changed, my fitness changed, my lifestyle changed. On top of that, I found new hobbies and activities, such as hiking. I never thought that I would be good at hiking. I never thought that I would love hiking. But because I just did one thing that made me happy, which was walking, it eventually evolved into something even greater, like hiking, like losing weight. Another example of what makes me very happy is my peace and quiet. I grew up in a chaotic environment. My childhood was chaotic, the people around me was chaotic, and I moved into my adulthood when I got married, that was also chaotic and super toxic. And so a big part of me was looking for inner peace and outer peace. I wanted my home to feel peaceful. I wanted to feel at peace within myself. I wanted to feel at peace with the people around me. I wanted to feel at peace with my everyday. And so by following that line of happiness that I wanted, just a peaceful life, everything after that came naturally. I got a divorce. I started to close the door to all the old people in my life. that came with my marriage. Then that gave me the courage to start establishing boundaries with family members who I felt were mistreating me and disrespecting me. And then that led me to open up the doors to just focusing on myself and my mental health and my addiction, because I no longer had this chaos around me. My life was so peaceful that I had the time, I had the support from myself to start focusing on things that I needed to work on, like my trauma, my triggers, my addiction. And because of that, I am 20 months sober. And because of that, I am now a more peaceful, kind individual. And because of that, I have really strong boundaries that I honor every single day. And that came from just one thing. I followed that line of happiness, which was I just wanted a peaceful life. That makes me happy. So that is the takeaway from my journey, that if you want to change your life, if you feel like you need a reset of your life, if you feel like your life is not authentic to you, you want to go on this journey of really knowing who you are and loving yourself and embracing all of you. Follow what makes you happy, and everything else will come naturally and fall into place. The old Katrina, this is the life she had wished for. Able to just live life on her own terms, to be able to just be happy, to be able to romanticize her life and create whatever reality that makes sense to her. I'm living that life right now. I'm so grateful. And it's because I chose to embrace my authenticity, and I chose to embrace self-love, and I chose to just follow that path of what makes me happy, which opened the door to endless opportunities and experience for me. I'll talk to you guys soon. You guys have a great day.